Hello everybody, my name is Ana Montoya and I'm studying in the School San Francisco de Quito. I am going to explain what is a tag question. A tag question is a grammatical structure that when you have a statement and you turn it into an interrogative fragment, that is a tag question. For example, here I am going to put the sentence. You are young, you have an affirmative sentence. You are. So, in the tag question, you have to turn it into negative. The negative of are is aren't. Aren't you? You are young. Aren't you? In the tag questions, we have, I am going to show you four types of tag questions. In the present simple. In the present simple, we have the auxiliary do or does. The verb, it has to be in present, and we use does for the third person, she, it, and do for I, we, you, they. Here you have an example. She works in the night. Works is affirmative, and she is the third person. So the sentence is affirmative, the tag questions is negative. The negative of does is doesn't. So doesn't she? Because she works is affirmative. Doesn't she? And if we have she doesn't work in the night, we have to change the negative sentence into an affirmative tag question. She doesn't work in the night, does she? Now I am going to put some exercises and you have to copy in your notebook. You have to put the tag questions and then I am going to give you the answers. She reads the newspaper. You watch television. He doesn't read the newspaper. Okay, the tag questions of the first statement, she reads the newspaper, reads is in affirmative, she is the third person, doesn't she? The second statement, you watch the television. Watch is affirmative, you watch, and you, it's not the third person, so don't you? And the third statement, he doesn't read the newspaper. The statement in this case is negative, so the tag question is an affirmative, and he is the third person. So, does he? Okay, we have finished the part of the present simple. Now, let's begin with the past simple. This is very easy because instead of do or does, the auxiliary verb of the simple past is did. Did for affirmative and didn't for negative. Okay, here we have an example. You worked very hard last week. Work is the verb in past because it's the simple past. You is the subject. You worked very hard last week. So the statement is an affirmative. The tag questions it is in negative. She worked very hard last week. Okay, worked is the verb in past and it's affirmative because you worked very hard last week. So the tag question is negative. Instead of work, you have to use didn't because it's a negative tag question. Didn't you? Okay, another example. You didn't work very hard last week. The sentence is a negative, so the question is an affirmative. Did you? Okay, and if we have the third person, we have to use the same auxiliary verb. For example, she didn't live in Japan. Did she? Okay, I'm going to give you three exercises. You have to copy. They didn't learn how to swim. She cooked in the morning. He watched TV yesterday. Okay, in the first statement, he didn't they didn't learn how to swim. The statement is a negative, so the question is an affirmative. Did they? In the second statement, she cooked in the morning. The statement is an affirmative, so the question is in negative. Didn't she? And the last statement, he watched TV yesterday. Didn't he? Okay, now we I am going to show you present perfect. The structure of the present perfect is the subject, the verb in past participle, and the complement. The auxiliary verb is have and has for the third person. He, she, it. Here we have an example. We have the sentence I haven't passed the exam. Okay, I is not a third person. So, haven't is negative. The third question is an affirmative. The affirmative of haven't is have. Have I? This is very easy. Okay, we have another example. I have passed the exam. The negative of I have is haven't. Haven't I? Now, let's do some exercises. John has been living in USA. You have been studying English. For the first statement, John has been living in USA. The third question, the negative of has is hasn't. Hasn't he? Because John is the third person. He. Hasn't he? And for the second statement, you have been studying English. The negative of you have, haven't you? It's very easy. And the last type of topic is future. The auxiliary verb of the future is will for affirmative and want for negative. Okay, an example. I will work every day. The negative of will is want. Want I? The store won't be open. The store is a third person, but in the future we don't have to put an auxiliary verb for the third person, so will and want is the same for third person or not. The store won't be open. Will it? Okay, now we have three exercises. We will eat together tomorrow. She will work next week. He won't come to school tomorrow. For the first sentence, we will eat together tomorrow. The negative of will is want. Won't we? For the second statement, she will work next week. The negative of will is want. Won't she? And the last statement, he won't come to school tomorrow. The affirmative of want is will. Will he? Okay, thank you very much to listen to me. I hope you have learning very much for this class. Bye.